Part 2 of the Copper Turtlemen, the World of the Turtlemen. The first topic of discussion will be overview of land and sea. For clarification, I use Mannahattuck to describe the northeastern United States influenced by and related to the Hudson River Valley watershed and the Atlantic coast. The Hudson River's native name being Mahicantuk in Algonquin and Jacaraguati Oni Naluti in Owasco. Mannahattuck is from Algonquin and is derived from Mannahatta, which means Big Rock Island, which describes Manhattan, the gateway of the Hudson River Valley. Swarnock is a term describing the western bank of the Hudson River from modern Saugerties to just below Bear Mountain. It is defined by Shwangunshkunamunk Ridge. The origin of the native word of the area being described as Swarnock and is of Algonquin origin Saw, War, Knock, meaning the good place of the old ones. Instead of being covered by a solid sheet of ice miles thick throughout the entire 2.6 million years of the Pleistocene, there were wide open spaces between the glaciation where there was flowing water and greenery even during glacial maximums. Glacial maximums in this area occurred about 230,000 years ago, 115,000 years ago, and 20,000 years ago. The ice cap was made of connected lobes, and open unglaciated areas were not uncommon. Within these open areas, meltwater from the glaciers would run, carrying minerals and nutrients into the open areas. A succession of plant species would then grow, following typical forest succession featuring plants which would grow into such cooler, wet climates, where there are drier times or areas, or in shallower, poor soils, tundra, and grassland plants would grow. The size of the plants determined by soils and moisture available. Where there was more steady water and deeper soils, trees would grow. Animals of all sizes entered these open land areas as the lobes of the ice cap waned, and they were sealed into the open areas as the glaciers grew. These areas of life were cool, wet oases in the middle of the massive ice deserts, where worlds until themselves. There were also huge lakes and inland seas. The lakes were fresh water and inland seas were salt water. Both had rivers running into them and out of them. The salt water came from incursions from the ocean. This made for a myriad of estuary and marine environments both inland and along the coasts. The wide variety of marine life found even inland also added the available biodiversity. Both land and marine environments affected each other directly as well. Large areas of open or running water kept the surrounding land from being glaciated.